Good morning all, CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday morning, July 13th. We're looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and NQ. So right off the bat, we have new yearly highs for both the NASDAQ and the S&P in the pre-market session. You know, I've been seeing a lot all over Twitter and stuff. You know, you always see this, the doomsayers and everything. The market shouldn't be up here, this and that. It doesn't matter what you think, right? I talk about this all the time in my trading room. First of all, we're day traders, so we have to trade what's in front of us. That's first and foremost important. And number two, whether the market deserves to be up here or not, doesn't matter. The market will care when it wants to care. We see that all the time. When short-term players are running the market, as they generally do, right now, they just continue to do what the market's been doing. What's the market been doing? It's trying to go up. We're up in all three time frames right now. We have an inside week up. Okay? Yes, it's poor structure. Got a large gap below everything else. But the bottom line is, one day the market will care, right? And they'll wipe a lot of this out, most likely. But until it does, don't say the market can't go higher. Or when the market's going lower, say it can't go lower, right? The market does what it wants to do. Plain and simple. The market makes the news, not the other way around, right? If the news made the market with all the doom and gloom in the world, we'd reach, the S&P would be under 100. So keep that in mind. Okay, righty, inside of yesterday's range. Remember, we all held our gaps yesterday. Righty never got the IB high or low or the overnight high or low yesterday. And they're putting in a wide POC this morning. Like I said, NQ and ES, new highs in the overnight. Those generally don't hold. Doesn't mean we have to get them today, but they generally don't hold. 8:30 PPI comes out. Can't imagine it's going to be that much different than what CPI was. Right? And then tomorrow we have a lot of big bank earnings out. So game plan, again, it's kind of like yesterday. The gap might not hold. So remember, my big level yesterday was 16. That's where change attempted to take place to the downside in E. It eventually failed, but the afternoon came up twice in J and K and couldn't, right between E's high and C's low. Now again, this is only pre-market, but we're above it. So this is kind of your line in the sand this morning, right? If bulls stay above it, well, you're going to have higher value, number one. And number two, you finally would start getting acceptance above that level, which they had trouble with, and you'll make new highs for the year. On the flip side, if we open, say, we may still make a new high on the year, but that doesn't mean acceptance just yet on the daily, for today. This is your line in the sand. If you start getting acceptance below J and K's high, value will be at least, overlapping unchanged to unchanged, and sellers might attempt to start pushing, right? But above it, you should be looking for now nothing but longs if we hold above J and K's high, plain and simple. That's early game plan. And then on the chart, we have an inside week up with 2 days to go. The weekly's up as well as the monthly. And on the daily, gapped out of a 4-day balance to the upside. One thing I failed to mention yesterday's range was the 10th smallest of the year. But we did almost 92 million shares. So that's a little interesting. So again, good luck trading today. Thanks for the likes and subscribing. Come join us at CamelbackTrading.org to get a real good up-to-the-date look at what the markets are doing on a daily basis. We'll recap at 4 p.m.